together, we can redefine what great can do for people, our local communities, and our world.
We're in the back.
Back of the back.
After a better day of weather.
The ultimate gaming experience at Elements Casino Victoria. 770 slots. Great food, great times at the Well Public House. Live and electronic table games. High capacity event spaces. Elements Casino Victoria.
Visit kidsworkvictoria.ca for more information or to remain.
HarbourCats fans, if you want to move better, feel better, and recover like the pros, visit Stretch Lab Victoria. Their certified flexologists help you increase mobility, improve flexibility, and reduce aches and pains. Whether you're swinging for the fences or just chasing your kids around, Stretch Lab will keep you in the game. Book your first stretch today at Stretch Lab in Oak Bay. Duncan's own Red Arrow Brewing Company creates beer with a personality that has moved to Vancouver Island. Beer crafted to be intriguing, untamed, and free. Featuring our signature ballpark blonde, a lager-style ale available here on tap around Victoria and in stores across BC. Back again this season, every Wednesday is Winning Wednesday. On Wednesdays only, all Red Arrow products are just $6. Enjoy, but please drink responsibly. Ross Bay Home Hardware, located in the Fairfield Plaza, is offering 15% to customers that show a HarbourCats ticket. Ross Bay Home Hardware, proud supporter to your Victoria HarbourCats. Rise Developments are proud sponsors of the HarbourCats, a local development and construction company focused on city building for the better. Learn more at rise.ca. Happy 25th birthday to Kids Sport Greater Victoria. Our proud partners at Kids Sport are very pleased to be helping more kids access great sports opportunities this year. For more information to support their work, visit kidsportvictoria.ca. Victoria HarbourCats are proud to partner with Island Parent Group, proud publishers of Island Parent, Land, Tweeds and Teens, Volunteer Matters, and HeliJet's In-Flight Review. Connecting families and communities across Vancouver Island. To learn more, go to islandparent.ca.
When you can't afford the healthcare you need, Funding for Life comes to your rescue. We fight together between care and cost. We identify practitioners who can help and be paid for services not covered by the Canadian healthcare plan. Funding for Life speeds recovery for people suffering with serious health issues. Help fill the gap between care and cost. Give, volunteer, or ask for help.
The HarbourCats and many of our partners are giving you a chance to win big every game, but your key to winning is our digital program. Scan one of the QR codes all over the partner group. Go to HarbourCats.com and get access to the program. Find any link there to enter. You can also get a old-fashioned paper ballot, which are available at the information booth. Contests today include Wallace Pitch Speed Contest to be drawn on the Wallace Driving School. Radar gun, read out during the first pitch of the fifth inning and listen for your name. You can be the lucky winner for Wallace fifth inning, first pitch, speed contest. If a player hits a home run against the Palliaches sign in center field tonight, one lucky fan will be going home on a prize thanks to Palliaches. There's many other game prizes to be won, so get your entry forms in now. HarbourCats have partnered up with Habitat for Humanity Victoria this season, a charity that brings communities together to help families build strength, stability, and independence through affordable home ownership. Habitat for Humanity Victoria has also partnered with Underhill Geomatics, as they will be donating $100 for every HarbourCat home run hits home up to 25 runs. Total donation currently sits at $1,200. For more information about the Habitat for Humanity volunteers around the park, or visit habitatvictoria.com. K2 Stone is your local choice for stone. Visit K2 Stone online for takeaways. Hit a home run with the power of the sun. Power your home with Victoria's top-rated solar contractor, Hakai Energy Solutions. Arashi Victoria focuses on a passion for serving delicious ramen and offering a great guest experience. Ramen Arashi, the official ramen stop of the Victoria HarbourCats. The Pacific Institute for Sport Education, also known as PICE, are proud partners of the HarbourCats this season, the official strength and conditioning facility to your Victoria HarbourCats. This summer, the big stars of the West Coast League will take center stage for 2025 WCO All-Star Game presented by Visit Bellingham. You don't want to miss it. The 2024 All-Star Game ended dramatically and a walk-off hit will expect more of the same excitement this year. Join us at Joe Martin Stadium in Bellingham, Washington on July 16th. Tickets available now at bellstickets.com. HarbourCats merchandise now available for purchase at the Cat Shop. The team's merchandise tent located next to the information booth on the first base concourse. This is your chance at the park to load yourself up in new HarbourCats swag, support the team in the most obvious way possible, and show the world who your ball team is. If you're looking to get the best sporting gear in town, look no further. You can head down to Kirby Source for Sports at 894 Cloverdale Avenue for all your sporting needs. Kirby Source for Sports, we play the game, we picture the game. The official sporting goods supplier of the Victoria HarbourCats. Canadian Tire, proudly supporting your hometown HarbourCats.
I'm Jamie Campbell, host of Blue Jay Central. From all of us here at Sportsnet, here's wishing the HarbourCats immense success this season. We encourage you to tap into the power of streaming audiences and target this energetic and loyal community with your company's message today. Advertise with us on Sportsnet Plus. Please contact Matt Huntingford for details.
All right, fans, here's a look at tonight's starting lineups. Brought to you by your local Canadian Tire stores. For the visiting Kelowna Falcons, leading off the right fielder number 50, Colin Robson. Batting second, the center fielder number 3, Braden Kern. Batting third, the shortstop number 2, Zach Weider. Batting cleanup, the first baseman number 10, Braxton Thomas. Batting fifth, the second baseman number 34, Logan Grove. Batting sixth, the catcher number 7, Josiah McKay. Batting seventh, the designated hitter number 16, Cameron Link. Batting eighth, the left fielder number 39, Kevin Porch. Batting ninth, third baseman number 38, Jack Wrangler. Starting pitcher tonight for the Falcons, number 37, Cohen Van Klooster. And now the starting lineup for your Victoria HarbourCats. Your Johns Place leadoff hitter, the shortstop, number 45, Tanner Beltowski. Batting second, the third baseman, number 32, Jack Johnson. Batting third, the first baseman, number 25, J.C. Allen. Your balance home cleanup hitter is also your Marshall Massey Alberta designated hitter. He's really two hitters in one. The designated hitter, number 28, Logan Shepard. Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 16, Garrett Brooks. Batting sixth, the catcher, number 18, Dylan Lopez. Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 27, Isaiah Apple. Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 17, Connor Ross. Batting ninth, the second baseman, number 22, Jake Butler. Starting pitcher tonight for your HarbourCats from North and Western, number 14, Tommy Bridges. Tonight's lineup is brought to you by our head coach and centerfold for next month's Head Coach Weekly. Tonight's Marshall Massey Alberta designated hitter is number 28, Logan Shepard. Dale Marshall of Marshall Massey Alberta Warriors wants you to enjoy your time at the park and drink responsibly. If you drink, please use the designated driver. For every HarbourCat runner brought home safely by the DH, Dale will donate $50 to step up to the plate. Total donation currently sits at $700. Fans, a reminder that show passes are one and only ticketing system. Don't be fooled by third-party websites that often charge double or triple what you should be paying. Make sure you go to showpass.com or go to HarbourCats.com/tickets to purchase tickets. HarbourCats welcome Smoky and the park, assisting with our gaming platform. The official engineering firm of the Victoria HarbourCats. Cats would also like to welcome fencing specialist Nordic Fencing to the park. HarbourCats fans, if you're ready to run and feature store second base, visit 218 Run, the Macy's store. Victoria's up for runners, walkers, and 8-day go-getters. Show your single or training gear in-store with exclusive perks. It's 218 Run, where stride starts strong. Whether you're on the road or in the shop, Trust TRP Parts, your one-stop shop for truck, trailer, and plus parts for local counter and service goes the distance. TRP keeps you rolling. Visit TRP today. If you are feeling hungry, and if you are, be sure to check out the best assortment of food trucks in the city, which include many of your favorites. Greek on the Street, Pepperoni, Domino's Pizza, Authentic Poutine, Beaver Tails, the Woven Geisha Coffee, and the most popular, Sub-Zero Ice Cream. It definitely feels like an ice cream right tonight, folks. City Concession is also open for ballpark hot dogs, popcorn, candy, soft drinks, and other tasty goods. Fans seated in our VIP sections of premium seating, including the Elements Casino Diamond Club, the Peterbilt Pacific Club seating, Party Deck, Upper Deck, and the Remax Grandstand. Now convenience and ordering all of HarbourCats favorites from the comfort of your seat. Check out the QR code on the seat back of one new or your section. Browse the menus from our vendors. Don't miss out on any of the action. Skip the lineup. Order and pay for your seat, and one of our runners will bring your order to you. If you have any questions, ask one of the runners right now. They will be happy to help you out.
That's $23.75. Thank you. Save it up for something?
A little extra sitting can mean a lot.
Maybe in the back seat.
Save on foods.
Fans, just a reminder, all of our reserve seating has been sold out this evening. So if you are in general admission, you need to sit in general admission. Reserve seating is sold out. General admission is all of the bleachers, the soccer bandstand, HarbourCats would like to thank you for attending tonight's games and remind you basketballs and other objects may leave the field of play at any time and can cause serious injury. They also hurt a lot. Please remain alert at all times while during tonight's games. Please be courteous to your neighbors and also observe proper etiquette and refrain from leaving or sending to the seat that clear as a stoppage of play. Please also refrain from standing on the wall behind your reserve seat in front of our central efficiency in sections 6, 8, 9, and 11. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. Reminder to that smoking or vaping is not allowed at Wilson Group seating or RAP. HarbourCats want to ensure that Wilson Street Stadium at RAP is a family-friendly environment. Many children are in attendance tonight, so please conduct yourself accordingly. Profanity and unruly behavior will not be tolerated in Navy grounds for a section from the park. If you notice a disturbance in the crowd, disturbance in the course, or feel uncomfortable at any point, simply hit the info booth or speak to the nearest Cats usher or staff member. The Victoria HarbourCats and the City of Victoria are committed to providing a safe, respectful, and inclusive environment. And thank you for your cooperation. Recycling and garbage containers are located throughout the park and all along the concourse. Please assist city staff and HarbourCats by disposing of your garbage and drink containers appropriately. Our staff and fan experience team use radios from Westcon Advanced Communication Solutions, leaders in independent wireless communication. Check them out at westcon-acs.com for all their products and services. There's nothing quite like watching baseball in the park, but for some crazy reason you can't make it to a game at RAP. Experience the action in free watch HarbourCats broadcast, multiple cameras, instant replays, clear statistics, and more. You can watch every game of highlights on HCats.tv or live on Rogers TV. HarbourCats live at HCats.tv. Broadcasting services powered by Christian J. Donna Production and expert specializing in sports broadcast, consulting, and creative design. Also, if you want to watch back and exciting highlights from HarbourCats games this season, check out our HarbourCats 830 on Check TV and Check Plus app. Don't miss out on any of the action this summer. Heron Rock Bistro, located in James Bay, is a proud sponsor of our 50/50 raffle featuring cash-free electronic raffling system. Proceeds of the sales tonight will support the Victoria HarbourCats Foundation and Victoria Hospice. Look for the Victoria Hospice volunteers for the stands, visit the 50/50 table, scan the QR code, or go online at HarbourCats5050.com to purchase your tickets.
Hub International, proud sponsor of the HarbourCats season, the official insurance company of the Victoria HarbourCats. Hub International presents the #1 mascot in the WCL. Let's give it up for Harvey, the HarbourCat. We're going to throw down to Jim, but I want Jim to do
Not happening. Not happening yet. We're here training cats today. Do we gotta put you on a leash now, Harvey? What's the deal? Maybe you need a walker now. You're so old after your birthday yesterday. Huh? How old were you yesterday, Harvey? I actually want to know that. 13? All right. Hey, Harvey's 13th birthday yesterday, everybody. We had a lot of fun, and for those who weren't here, the A&W Root Bear was here, Rudy, and Rudy brought a postcard from Hawaii talking about apparently a family member is trying to track down Harvey. So you're going to have to watch our social media for the next, I don't know, couldn't really tell, could we, Harvey, how long that's going to be? Maybe a week? Maybe 2 weeks, we'll find out. I don't know, but people have to watch our social media, and we'll have some, apparently we're going to get some hits through that as to Harvey and some family member we don't know about. We don't know much about your history, dude. Anyways, Jim, here, everybody, thanks for being here tonight. Thanks for being here on Fireworks Night. How about that? We want to say a huge thank you to Island Savings, the sponsor of the fireworks. Without sponsors, nights like fireworks do not happen. Fireworks, you can probably imagine. Thank you. Please help me say thanks to Island Savings. They've stepped up in a huge way. As you can imagine, fireworks are not exactly the cheapest thing we do around here, and we certainly appreciate the partners that step forward to do it. We have one coming up on BC Day, will be the last one, the Monday. That's brought to you by Joan Wallace Driving School. We want to thank them as well. And actually, I want to mention something about a partner, and I'm sorry, you know what, Doug and Sandy, you're here, you're going to be my surrogates on this. I want to tell you a quick story. Mayfair Optometric Clinic yesterday, actually earlier this season, we had a player that there was a contact lenses mishap, and they stepped in to make sure that player had contact lenses. And just yesterday, as you know, we're involved with the Nanaimo team. The Nanaimo team had a pitcher call me and go, Jim, I need contacts and something's gone wrong. And within like literally 90 minutes, Mayfair Optometric Clinic had him looked after, and now he's able to pitch tonight. He wouldn't have been able to pitch because he's blind. So that's the way things work in this community, right? It's what we do for each other. Mayfair, thank you very, very much for that. It was Doc Steve and Mary Lou that did that, made that all happen. Today, obviously, fireworks presented by Island Savings. Tomorrow, Bark in the Park Day with both ability. It's going to be fantastic. We've got a lot of stuff going on. 1 o'clock game, gates open at noon. Going to be a ton of fun. And then we have a special game coming up on Tuesday, $12 Tuesday. The SIBL, South Island Baseball League All-Stars, are going to play the HarbourCats around the All-Star game. And then on Thursday, it's a salute to Cliff LeCain. How about that legend in this community? We're going to do a salute to Cliff LeCain next Thursday. We want you to make sure you're here for that. It's going to be a ton of fun. Very busy concourse tonight. We have Raptor Truck out in front. They're helping to support the Victoria HarbourCats Foundation and some of the prizing for the foundation's auction that is live until tomorrow. VictoriaHarbourCatsFoundation.org. Look it up, please, and go and check it out. You need to outbid Helen on 4 or 5 things. That's what you got to do for the auction. Helen says no. Helen's mad at me because I outbid her on something. Please, everybody, outbid me on it. That would be great. We have MD Management, third base side GA. Where are you guys? MD Management, give us a cheer right here. Great group here. They've got a whole bunch of fun and games going on with them tonight. Food and drinks and stuff going on with them. Funding for Life is on our concourse. We have Really Clean Dental. They do an amazing job of showing up where you are to clean your teeth and do some dental work for you. You have the Victoria Eagles are on the concourse as well, doing their thing with their raffle. The upper deck is Galaxy Motors is here today on the upper deck. Galaxy Motors, give us a wave, everybody up there. Do a great job for so many in the community, working with the military in particular, and so if they can hear me, they're going to have a party going over there today as well. We wanted to mention a couple of things here. First of all, earlier this week, too much to talk about last night, so we saved it for today. We had 5 guys named to the All-Star game that's going to be in Bellingham here on Wednesday, and they're going down. And I'd like them to give at least the tip of the cap, guys. Come on out and give a wave. We want to congratulate Logan Shepard. Where are you, Logan? There's Logan right there, number 28. We want to recognize JC Allen. Where are you, JC? JC right here. Where is he? Where's JC? JC Allen, congratulations, All-Star on the West Coast team. Want to congratulate Jack Johnson. Where's Jack? Second time around with the HarbourCats, 1 year removed. We're glad to have him back. Does a great job for us. And how about this guy? A guy we brought in really about 2 weeks. We planned to have him here, and he just won himself a job all the way through. Tanner Beltowski, where are you, Tanner? Tanner, great job, man. And our starting pitcher tonight, Tommy Bridges, as well, down in the bullpen. He's going to make his way down here. Absolutely outstanding for those guys. You know what, I'm going to do the first pitch first. We want to, on behalf of Island Savings, they couldn't have anybody here that wanted to do the first pitch, and they said, could you have Harvey do it for us? Harvey's going to do our first pitch here tonight, everybody. Harvey, head on out there. Here comes Silva to come catch it. Are your toes good? You ready for this? Dislocated toes. Harvey, give him, cheer him on, everybody. He's nervous as all get out. Are you serious right now? Sports strikes. On behalf of Island Savings, we're bringing you the fireworks here tonight. Harvey in the first pitch for everybody. Can you get a picture? Gotta get a picture. There's never any picture of the Harvey, right? You need one. You need the first one ever. Lots of pictures of Harvey, that's for sure. Was a very special presentation we want to make tonight on behalf, I'm going to talk on behalf of the Victoria HarbourCats Foundation. And I want to welcome out the chairman of that, Richard Michaels. And we're going to also welcome out Amrit Lally, who's the chair of Kids Sport Greater Victoria. Please welcome them for me, everybody. And we got some helpers to bring out a check presentation they're going to make. Let's see here, hold on a second. It's a $500 donation from the HarbourCats Foundation, from Richard and the foundation to Amrit Lally of Kids Sport Greater Victoria. How about that, guys? Now, I'll tell you what. I just made it. HarbourCats are going to match it. We're going to give them $500 as well. And I want to know, is anybody else willing to jump in and match it with another $500? Somebody come and find me tonight. And if it's more than one, that's great. But we want to see if we can up that number from 500. We're going to get it to 1,000 through the HarbourCats right now. And somebody else who wants to jump in and help me to make that even more, that'd be fantastic by me as well. Again, thank you to Kids Sport Greater Victoria for everything you do in the community. Thanks to the foundation for doing this. Kids Sport, you did a great job in supporting our kids game earlier this year. It's fantastic. Our second one that was held, and that's great stuff right there. So thank you very, very much, everybody. Thanks, everyone. How about a big round of applause for Kids Sport Greater Victoria and what we're going to do. Get some photos, Harvey, come on in. And as we get the umpires out here, I just want to reiterate the HarbourCats Foundation doing an online auction. HarbourCatsFoundation.org. You can find it. It's very easy, and there are some amazing items, from high-end items to lower-end items to support the HarbourCats Foundation. They're not a part of the HarbourCats; they're separate as a foundation, and they do a great job in giving away funds and money and doing work in the community. We thank them so much for the work they did. And I want to thank Al Farabee, who's going to sing a minute, for helping to spread the news on that with an interview he did with Judith Ethier here on Friday, I believe that was, so Thursday morning. So thank you, everybody, and thank you to the HarbourCats Foundation for the work you do.
Hello, friends, and welcome back to Wilson's Group Stadium at Royal Athletic Park in Victoria, where the Victoria HarbourCats look to bounce back from a series-opening 6-3 loss at the hands of the visiting Kelowna Falcons. As always, my name is Graham Morrison, joined by the phenomenal Mike Mastrandrea on our home plate camera, and Caleb making all the switches up island on behalf of Chris Jaycock's production. Thank you all for joining us on this beautiful, beautiful afternoon here in Victoria. As the HarbourCats try and find a way back into the win column, which hasn't really been an issue for them lately. They are red hot and are currently your second half leaders with an 8-2 record. 8 wins, 2 losses in their last 10 games. And they try and find win number 9 here. The man they turn to is Tommy Bridges. Bridges, the starting pitcher for the HarbourCats, transferring to Northwestern University, where he'll be a freshman. 5'11", 190-pound, right-handed pitcher from Los Angeles, California. On the season, he is 1-0. That's through 6 starts with a 0.34 ERA. He has been nothing short of spectacular. In 26 innings, he struck out 29 batters, walked 1. One single batter for the 29 strikeouts, and just 18 hits allowed. In his last outing against Ridgefield, he was, running out of acronyms here, simply sensational. He pitched 6 innings, did not allow a run, gave up 1 hit, no walks, with 5 strikeouts. And will try and shut down the Kelowna Falcons lineup that is led off by Colin Robson, followed by Brady Kern, Zach Wielder, Braxton Thomas, Logan Groh, Josiah Mackey, Cameron Link, the designated hitter, bats 7th, Devin Porch, and Jack Nagler. That's your 1 through 9 for the Kelowna Falcons. Bridges today will be throwing to catcher Dylan Lopez. He has J.C. Allen over at first base, Jake Butler at second, Jack Johnson at third, and Tanner Beltowski rounds out your infield as the shortstop. It's Connor Ross out in left field, Isaiah Afwork in center, and Garrett Brooks, your right fielder, as Colin Robson steps towards the box and gets ready to face Tommy Bridges. First pitch not chased outside, 1-0. On innings pitched, Bridges does not qualify for the West Coast League leaderboard, as this one skied in the air. Moving back, Beltowski makes it right in front of left fielder Connor Ross, and out number 1 recorded on a high fly ball. But if he had the innings to qualify, and he's not far off, and we'll see how the start today does in terms of getting Bridges there, he would be the ERA leader. He has been that sensational. And now he has to try and shut down Brady Kern, the spectacular defensive center fielder, who had an absolute gem of a catch in last night's game. You can, of course, take a look on the Falcons social media page, or my personal one, as I did retweet their tweet. That one just missed the outside corner, 2-0. Kern, a sophomore at Kansas City, Kansas Community College. From Lawrence, Kansas. There's a strike in from Bridges. Kern, 6'1", 200 pounds. Hitting .240 on the season for the Falcons. This is 9th game. Was 1 for 4 yesterday with a walk and 2 strikeouts. And Bridges gets a swing and a miss. Gets him back with a chance to strike him out here for out number 2. No chase. Bridges just missed the inside corner. Good call by the home plate umpire, Harrison Young. Now the 3-2 from Bridges. And that there, just the second walk this season issued by Tommy Bridges. Of course, that's what happens when I point out on broadcast that he's walked one batter this season. The old commentator's curse coming out. My apologies to Tommy Bridges. 1-on-1 out now for Zach Wielder. That's a base hit into left field. So Wieder, fresh off a one-game suspension, draws back in the lineup, gets the first hit of the ball game, putting runners on first and second for Braxton Thomas. First pitch, strike in, 89-mile-per-hour fastball. Braxton Thomas, 1 for 3 yesterday with a walk and a solo home run in the 8th inning. He takes ball 1 from Bridges. Thomas, the sophomore at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. Fights off a high fastball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Thomas, 6'2", 200 pounds even. Hitting .352 in 15 games. It's a heck of a hitter and bounces that one into the mitt of the first baseman, J.C. Allen. He flips to Bridges for the ground out, but both runners advance, and now there's 2 in scoring position for Logan Groh, the number 5 hitter. But a big second out recorded for Bridges. First pitch to Groh, hit in the air weakly, and that's going to drop for an RBI single. Throw to the plate offline, and it's 2-0 Falcons. Just a weakly hit ball, just bloops out 66 off the bat. And that the second and third earned runs allowed this season by Bridges. Josiah Mackey, long-haired catcher. Try his hand against Bridges. First pitch, strike inside. Mackey, this is 4th game for the Falcons, hitting .300. He's picked up 1 hit in each of the 3 games that he's played. There's a 3-pitch strikeout. Actually fouled away. I didn't think he caught that. But I was blocked out by the broad shoulders of Harrison Young behind the plate. Young's your home plate umpire. He's got Kenny Colossi over at first, Scott Eckert is currently situated by second base. And that might have been a pitch early with the call, but there's a strikeout on the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss by Mackey, but the Falcons strike early. A walk and a pair of singles makes it a 2-0 ball game as we go to the bottom of the first inning here at Wilson's Group Stadium at Royal Athletic Park in Victoria. Beltowski stepping into the box to lead off the bottom of the first inning. He is your leadoff man, followed by Jack Johnson, J.C. Allen, the designated hitter. Logan Shepard is your cleanup hitter, batting fourth. Garrett Brooks bats fifth. Dylan Lopez bats sixth. Isaiah Afwork bats seventh. Connor Ross bats eighth. And Jake Butler is your number 9 hitter today. Count 1-0 on Beltowski, who's hitting .341. Has 30 hits in 26 games, and he's now ahead 2-0. Pitcher on the mound is Cohen Van Klooster, 6'5", 200-pound right-handed pitcher. And he's back in the zone with a strike. He's at Nicholls State University. Upper 80s fastball, mixes in a slider, a changeup, and a curveball. He's 1-2 on the season for the Falcons. With a .528 ERA, this is 5th start of the season. He's gone 15 and a third innings, 6 strikeouts to 9 walks, and 16 hits allowed. And this one skied, sent to the moon. It's still hanging up there. Still hanging up. Almost gave Jack Nagler a little bit of trouble over at third base. Started drifting, almost landed as a fair ball. But the catch made for out number 1 on the sky-high pop-up.
From Baylor, number 32, Jack.
Van Klooster today throwing to catcher Josiah Mackey. As Braxton Thomas at first, Logan Groh at second, Jack Nagler at third, Zach Weeder is his shortstop. In left field, it's Devin Porch, Brady Kern in center, and Colin Robson out in right field. One ball, one strike on Jack Johnson. Peel down to first base. Up here, I'm not convinced that Jack Johnson went around. However, that's not my call to make. That belongs in the hand of Kenny Colossi over at first, who calls a strike. Says he did go around. That one, curveball right on the outside corner, taken for a strike. High looping curveball, looked like it wasn't going to land near the zone. Caught the top part of it. And a strikeout looking for out number 2. So now on 2 outs here for J.C. Allen, the first baseman and junior at UC San Diego. Takes strike 1 from Van Klooster, a slider in the zone. So Allen behind 0-2. And Van Klooster looking to rock a 1-2-3 inning here in the bottom of the first. Oh, 2 fought off by Allen. That one a low slider. Allen hitting .357. This is 16th game of the season for the HarbourCats. 20 hits with 3 doubles and 5 home runs. That ties him for the team lead. Takes a curveball. Just caught the inside corner, but the call doesn't go the way of the Falcons. It was right at the top of the zone and inside. Looked like he painted a perfect pitch. Now a high fastball fought off by Allen. Now a high slider goes to the backstop off of the glove of Mackey. 2-2. And Allen lays off the outside fastball. The count goes from 0-2 to we're leveled up full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and this will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Allen does well to fight off the 8th pitch in the zone. And a high fastball. Allen goes chasing. Strikeout number 2 for Van Klooster in a 1-2-3 inning. Setting down Beltowski on a pop-up and back-to-back strikeouts on Jack Johnson and J.C. Allen. So the first inning's in the books. The Falcons have strike early. It's 2-0 Kelowna. You're watching Victoria HarbourCats baseball live on HCats.tv.
Waddling Dog Pub is your local watering hole, with a beer selection perfect for catching the game. But it's even better if a friend came. And with happy hour specials every day, you'd better invite the whole gang. Whether it's a quick bite or you brought your appetite, fetch yourself great food and drinks with good company. Come, sit, and stay a while at the Waddling Dog Pub.
The ultimate.
Second inning set to get underway here momentarily. Tommy Bridges back on the bump. Had a more challenging first inning than we're used to seeing from the ace on the HarbourCats staff. Gave 2 runs on a pair of hits and issued just his second walk of the season. He gets the 7-8-9 batters here. Designated hitter Cameron Link, left fielder Devin Porch, and the third baseman Jack Nagler. .1-0 from Bridges. Skied in the air. Moving back is Beltowski. Connor Ross calls him off. And the left fielder makes the catch for out number 1. Another lazy fly ball, not good contact made. First pitch fouled back. That to Devin Porch, left fielder. Porch, 5'11", 180-pound freshman at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. Hitting .159 on the season. And rips that into right field for a base hit. 100 off the bat. Absolutely barrels up Tommy Bridges. First pitch is ball 1 in on Jack Nagler. Slider at the bottom of the zone, in for a strike, 1-1. Porch has just 1 stolen base on the season. He's going to try here, but will have to retreat as it's fouled away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the speedy left fielder moves back over to hang out with J.C. Allen, HarbourCats' first baseman. I wonder what kind of conversations they've had over there. Fouled away. Nagler stays alive. And the pickoff move gets him. Quick move by Bridges gets the job done. Porch caught napping. And the slight correction here, the lineup sheet I was handed listed as Jack Nagler. It's actually Jace Nagler at the plate. Apologies to Jace and his family. Count still 1-2 on Jace Nagler. And there's a swing and a miss. So a single for Porch that gets erased on a pickoff move. Mixes in with a flyout and a strikeout. Bridges has now struck out a pair and has a 1-2-3 inning. To the bottom of the second we go. It's the visiting Kelowna Falcons 2. Your home, Victoria HarbourCats, nothing. Here at Wilson's Group Stadium at Royal Athletic Park in Victoria.
The ultimate gaming experience at Elements Casino Victoria. 770 slots. Great food, great times at the Well Public House. Live and electronic table games. High capacity event spaces. Elements Casino Victoria.
At CalTire.com, you can book appointments, find promotions, and read the latest customer reviews. Start your tire purchase at CalTire.com today.
I'm Jay.
Now batting your balance home cleaning cleanup hitter is also your worship basket designated hitter from Mercer University, number 28, Logan Shepherd.
Second inning now for Cohen Van Klooster. He gets the 4-5-6 batters after he had a 1-2-3 first. Puts ball one in on the designated hitter and cleanup hitter, Logan Shepherd. A balance home cleaning cleanup hitter, the Marshall Massey Alberto designated hitter. Mix in a sponsor read, why not? Takes a strike, 1-1. It's Logan Shepherd, Garrett Brooks, and Dylan Lopez due up. Shepherd just late on the fastball. Rips the foul. Fights off one low and inside. Curveball would have been ball two. But a good job by Shepherd to at least make contact, not go down swinging. This one onto the ground, fielded on the hop by Logan Groh. Throws over to Braxton Thomas in the out recorded at first. 4 consecutive batters sat down by Van Klooster. So Brooks, first of back-to-back St. Mary's hitters. He at the plate, followed by his teammate there, Dylan Lopez in the tough turf on deck circle. Two straight balls start off the Spring Branch, Texas native. Three and 0. Back-to-back pitches missing upstairs. Taken at about eye level for Brooks. That one just catches the inside corner. Great call by Harrison Young behind the plate. But it's followed up by an outside pitch for ball 4. The HarbourCats have their first base runner. First pitch, strike in on Lopez. 5'10", 200-pound sophomore at St. Mary's University from San Antonio, Texas. He's had a great start to his HarbourCats tenure. This is 9th game, and he's hitting .364. Takes a ball inside, 1-1. Van Klooster throws over, checks in on Garrett Brooks. That one weakly hit on the ground to Nagler. The throw will be in time. And the walk erased on a double play hit into by Lopez. Good play by Jace Nagler to scoop it, fire over. 2 outs on 1 hit. HarbourCats still stifled, looking for answers and looking for their first hit of the ball game with 2 innings in the books. It's the Kelowna Falcons 2, the HarbourCats nothing. You're watching Victoria HarbourCats baseball live on HCats.tv.
Campbell, host of Blue Jay Central. From all of us here at Sportsnet, here's wishing the HarbourCats immense success this season. We encourage you to tap into the power of streaming audiences and target this energetic and loyal community with your company's message today. Advertise with us on Sportsnet Plus. Please contact Matt Huntingford for details.
Third inning now for Tommy Bridges. This is his first home start since June 13th. His last 3 outings all came on the road. See how he bounces back here as he tries his hand at the top of the lineup once more from the Falcons. Expect to see more of his changeup and slider. A pair of elite pitches. Bridges will be one of 5 All-Stars that the HarbourCats send to the All-Star game this Wednesday in Bellingham. It's Colin Robson, Brady Kern, and Zach Weeder. 1, 2, 3 hitters for the Falcons due up. Robson skied one out his first time up. Takes ball 1 outside. Back-to-back pitches missing outside. Bridges. He's gone away for a pair. We'll see if he goes inside with the third pitch. Or at least in the zone. And this skied out to right center field. Moving back and chasing it down is Garrett Brooks. That's going to be a double. And actually with a turn, it'll be a triple. The throw to third, not in time. A leadoff triple from Colin Robson. 98 off the bat and a big extra base hit. Robson came flying out of the box. That the first extra base hit of the season for Robson. He had 22 hits coming in. No doubles, no triples, no home runs. He's erased that now as he stands on third for Brady Kern. First pitch, swing and a miss by Kern. Kern walked and scored his first time up. Both came home on the RBI single by Logan Groh. Fouled away, 0-2. And that passed the leaping glove of Jack Johnson, an RBI single for Kern. Going to second, I don't know why he chose to stretch it. Kern out. Not the second time in as many games that there's been a questionable running decision by Kern. Has a conversation from his third base coach. So 3-0, but an out recorded. Zach Wieder's 1 for 1. First pitch strike in. Now Wieder fights one away, 0-2. Tommy Bridges searching for answers early here. On a packed house in Victoria, it's the third fireworks game of the season. O2 slider just misses. Chopped weakly on the ground, fielded by Tanner Weltowski. The throw away and hits the first base coach. I believe that kicked off the leg of the first base coach. The way he was kind of bouncing around. Great hustle out of the box by Wieder. Made it a tough play for Weltowski. Even when Bridges gets soft hit balls so far this game, he's just not getting breaks. We've seen a 60-mile-per-hour bloop single in right field. That's the one that scored 2 runs in the first. So 1 on, 1 out here. Braxton Thomas, the new batter. He fouls away pitch number 1. That's going to drop in center field for a base hit. The wave coming through. Isaiah Afwerk bobbles it. 4-0 Falcons on an RBI single from Braxton Thomas. That's going to prompt a conversation on the mound. Scott Anderson checking in on his starting pitcher. So Scott Anderson back to HarbourCats dugout. Logan Groh, who's 1 for 1 already with a 2 RBI single. 1 on, 1 out. 4-0 Kelowna. He's shocking the HarbourCats here. This one weakly fought in the air, but it's in no man's land. Diving in, making the grab. What a grab. Garrett Brooks for out number 2. I thought Isaiah Afwork was going to be the one to get there, and Garrett Brooks came all the way in from right field. And if we thought the catch made by Brady Kern yesterday was spectacular, how about that one from Garrett Brooks? So Garrett Brooks with a theatrical catch will hopefully wake up the HarbourCats as the next pitch popped up. Jake Butler makes the grab. Bridges out of the inning, but 2 more runs home for the Falcons. We're in the top of the 3rd in the book. We're going to the bottom of the 3rd. It's 4-0 Kelowna.
The ultimate gaming experience at Elements Casino Victoria. 770 slots. Great food, great times at the Well Public House.
View Royal was able to purchase land to build a new public safety building using provincial gaming revenue from hosting Elements Casino Victoria. The new building has larger sleeping quarters, so volunteer firefighters can be on call, on site, and respond to emergencies even faster. The building isn't only home to the town's fire department, though. It also has space for public safety staff and a secondary emergency operations center, too. BCLC, we're community-minded, with your community in mind.
Local
Bottom of the 3rd, no surprise here. Cohen Van Klooster back on the mound. Van Klooster through 2 innings has faced 6 batters. He's got 6 outs. He did issue a walk. We got a double play immediately following it. So he's got the 7, 8, 9 batters due up. Isaiah Afwork, Connor Ross, and Jake Butler. HarbourCats trying to find a spark, looking for their first hit of the ball game. Afwork swings through pitch 1. Outside slider he went chasing. Now 1-1. Afwork, formerly listed as freshman from Tacoma Community College, now transferring to Texas A&M University Corpus Christi. Middle slider fouled away. Afwork, I think, looking fastball. Kick save and a beauty. Josiah Mackey kicks it all the way to the Kelowna dugout. Admittedly, he was not intending to do that. He was looking for it in his feet, but it worked out. This one skied out to left field, moving over and settling under it, making the grab is Brady Kern. 95 off the bat, 333 feet out to left center, but just not enough to carry it over the fence for out number 1. Connor Ross in. HarbourCats still looking for hit number 1. Ross takes ball number 1. The junior at Cal Baptist University hitting .256 on the season. 23 hits and also drawn 14 walks in that period. Takes a low strike, but a good call. Van Clusser losing a little bit of velo on his fastball here. And mixing in more sliders. See, that's a trend that continues. Ross lines that right to Weeder. Catch made for out number 2. So Jake Butler now try his hand at Van Clusser. Cats looking for their first hit. Hits are 6-0 Kelowna. Now 1 ball, 1 strike. Butler trying to find a way to spark the HarbourCats offense. Bring up the top of the lineup. Takes the ball in the dirt for the 2-1. This one skied out to center field. Brady Kern doesn't have to move very much. Shimmies under it, makes the grab. A 1-2-3 inning for Van Clusser. He's allowed just a single walk. Had 9 batters he's faced and gotten 9 outs. Falcons lead 4-0 here as we go to the 4th inning. You're watching Victoria HarbourCats baseball live on HCats.tv. Before we get started in the 4th inning, I'm just going to give a massive shout out to our home plate cameraman, Mike Mastrandre. There was a relatively large wasp in our very tiny broadcast booth. And no hesitation, while shooting, grabs the Kleenex, just picks it out of the air, squish it, and saves us all from wasp hell as we try and call a baseball game. Much love, Mike, for that. We appreciate you. 7-8-9 batters due up for the Falcons. It's Cameron Link, the designated hitter. He flew out his first time up, and he's behind 0-1 to Tommy Bridges. Make that 0-2. Behind Link, it's Devin Porch in the tough turf on deck circle. Chase Nagler in the hole. 0-2 not offered on. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, two, just low. Lopez tried to frame it. Call doesn't go the way of the HarbourCats, though. Good call by Harrison Young. There's an ugly swing. Link's not going to be thrilled about that one as he swings and misses for out number 1. Third strikeout today for Tommy Bridges. So now up Devin Porch. He singled his last time up, but was picked off on a nice move by Tommy Bridges. First pitch strike from Bridges. Here comes the 1-1 from Bridges. In the air out to left field. That's going to drop for a base hit. Evan Porch from the 8-hole, 2 for 2 today. The hit parade continues for the Falcons off the HarbourCats ace. That one popped into the mid of Johnson, and that's going to be thrown out. Shouldn't say popped, it was off the hop. Johnson did well to grab it. Coverage that was clean initially. I was admittedly looking at my notes. Porch moves to second. Nagler grounds out. 2 outs now as the lineup flips over, and Colin Robson at the plate. Robson had his first extra base hit of the season. Kick off the 3rd inning. That was a leadoff triple. Single here likely makes it a 5-0 ball game. Slider on the outside corner. 0-1. Bridges gets the sword out of Robson. Half-hearted check swing at a pitch that was not very competitive. And this one in the air out to center field. Settling under it, Isaiah Afwork makes the grab for out number 3. So Bridges works a clean frame and sends us to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Kelowna Falcons 4, your Victoria HarbourCats nothing here at Wilson's Group Stadium at Royal Athletic Park in Victoria.
Local families need kids sports help more than ever to support their kids to get into the games they love. Can you help us help them? Please visit kidsportvictoria.ca for more information or to donate.
put me in, coach. I'm ready to save.
Summer fun's in full swing at Dodds. Show your HarbourCats or Night Owls ticket stub in store for an instant 10% off your next purchase. Dodds delivers home run deals every day.
It's worth the drive.
Giving you extra. Rise developments are proud sponsors of the HarbourCats Development Construction Company. Focus on city building for the better. Following painting, Jackson Falcons latest Area Rally tomorrow, 1:05 p.m. for Park in the Park Day, presented by World Mobility. You can bring your friends to the park. Cats will then host the SFL All-Star $12 3-day game and live ticketing. The Victoria Metro this Thursday in a game we are honoring Victoria. Leading off was Cat Teacher John plays lead off hitter, the shortstop with one top. Number 45, Tanner Beltowski.
Bottom of the fourth, another inning of work for Cohen Van Klooster, and why not? He's walked one batter, not allowed a hit. Hits are 7-0 Kelowna. Tanner Beltowski trying to be the man to change that here. Beltowski followed by Jack Johnson and J.C. Allen. All three men will be going to Bellingham as all-stars for the Victoria HarbourCats. Two 2-0 on Beltowski. But early on here, you have to imagine Todd Haney not a happy camper with what he's seen. See how he fires up the dugout and gets HarbourCats awakened back into this ball game. Beltowski out to left field. See ya! Right under the A&W sign. Beltowski 102 off the bat. 382 feet out to left field. It's a solo home run for the HarbourCats. Their first hit of the ball game. And maybe that will wake up the bats. It's Falcons 4, HarbourCats 1. Welcome back to the lineup, Tanner Beltowski. Jack Johnson now 0 for 1 with a strikeout. He swings at a curveball for pitch 1. Nice slider from Van Klooster. No balls, 2 strikes. Johnson trying to get a board for J.C. Allen, the HarbourCats co-home run leader. Rips this in the air out to center. Kern moves over, makes the catch on the run for out number 1.
Now batting your first baseman from UC San Diego, number 25, J.C. Allen.
Allen on that curveball wanted to mimic what Beltowski just did. He took a big hack. Swinging and a miss. Count 0-1. Inside, 1-1. Another curveball. It's been a couple curveballs to start from Van Klooster. We'll see if he goes fastball here. Or if he goes back to the curveball well. That high slider just missed upstairs. Pretty nice pitch. Slider just catches the top corner. Perfectly placed. Good call by Harrison Young. 2-2. sends one out to center where Kern moves over, makes the grab. 2 away. Logan Shepard, transferring to Mercer University. 6'2", 215-pounder. He swings through the first pitch. Down a high fastball he goes chasing. Shepard had a pair of hits in yesterday's game, including a double. Overall in the season, hitting .337. The 1-1 bounced away. The crowd reacts as the HarbourCats ball boy beats the Falcons ball boy. Crowd, I'm sure, happy to see a 3-1 count. Hitters count here on Logan Shepard. Shepard rips that one, but leaping is Zach Weeder. Great grab by the shortstop. That one 110 mile per hour off the bat. What a grab.
On your marks, get set, go! Hard, you totally missed the base. Still managed to finish fourth. Almost fifth. Early veterinary needs to the Fernwood Vet Clinic. We got a couple of birthdays in the house. Very special birthday shout out to Shauna. Happy birthday from your family. And in a non-embarrassingly way, I need to wish Julia a happy 21st birthday down in the Diamond Club tonight. Julia, we promise not to embarrass you on your birthday tonight, so please, people, don't tell anybody else that Julia is 21 tonight. Leading off for the Kelowna Falcons, the center fielder number 3, Brady Kern.
Tommy Bridges back out for the 5th inning. As Brady Kern, Zach Weeder, and Braxton Thomas do up from the Falcons. Bunt shown. HarbourCats practicing their bunt defense today. They're also practicing pickoff moves, and Bridges made that work earlier, so we'll see. With Kern showing bunt, he goes back to it. He doesn't, he just rips this one out to left center field. Isaiah Afwork moving back, and will catch it on the warning track. Well hit ball, 95 off the bat, 356 out to left center. Right in front of the bin 4 and lot 1 side. Afwork calls it in. Weeder's 1 for 2 with a single, also reached on an error. takes ball one from Bridges. One in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike. Not terribly competitive pitch outside by Bridges. We'll see if that's a setup to deliver the 3-1. Or whether it will be a walk issue. Fastball fouled away. Full count, 3-2. If you go on season numbers alone, Bridges more likely to get the strikeout than the walk here. However, he's already doubled his season total of walks in this ball game. And now he's going to have tripled it. That's the second walk of the game, third walk of the season issued by Bridges. It's an uncharacteristic outing for a pitcher that has been so good for the HarbourCats this season. One on, one out. The 1-for-2 Braxton Thomas at the plate. First pitch is a ball in the dirt. 1-0. Now 2 balls, no strikes. We had a food delivery in the broadcast booth here from Greek on the Street. Not for me, I'm not eating food tonight. Has a 2-0 fouled away. We do also have a water delivery as well. We're having a full mix of it. We got water delivered to the booth. That one courtesy of Zach Amaral. We got Greek food from Greek on the Street. We're thriving up here. Top of the 5th inning. 4-1 Falcons. And a 2-1 count on Braxton Thomas. See if Weeder tries to go. He's taking a big lead. Doesn't move. The pitch misses upstairs, 3-1. Runner goes. Throw in time, but it doesn't matter. It was ball 4. A little late signal by Harrison Young that it was ball 4. It appeared to be outside. But good reminder that even with the runner going, that Dylan Lopez can still get the out. And that's going to do it for the day of Tommy Bridges. Todd Haney to the mound. The call to the pen will be made. I believe it's Andrew Carter down there. I don't have the greatest view of where he is, but it kind of looks like Carter. So while we wait for Andrew Carter to come into this game, Bridges to come out, I'll give you a quick round the horn update in the West Coast League. An early start down in Walla Walla where the Corvallis Knights picked up a 10-3 win over the Walla Walla Sweets. Top of the 4th in Yakima, the Yakima Valley Pippins are up 1-0 on the Bend Elks. Bottom of the 3rd in Kamloops, the Bellingham Bells and Kamloops North Paws are tied 1-1. They went to extra innings yesterday. Bottom of the 4th, obviously here it's 4-1 if you're just tuning in. Top of the fourth at Sir Oxman Stadium in Nanaimo. It's a 0-0 ball game between the Wenatchee Apple Sox and Nanaimo Night Owls. At Civic Field in Port Angeles, the lefties trail the visiting Edmonton Riverhawks 4-1 in the top of the fourth. Springfield Drifters, they're up 1-0 at home over the Marion Berries in the bottom of the fourth inning. And a late start, the Portland Pickles and Richfield Raptors knotted 0-0 at the bottom of the first. That game just recently went live. It's down at Walker Stadium in Portland. So Andrew Carter into the game. Freshman at Texas Christian University from Rancho Cucamonga, California. 6'2", 190-pound right-handed pitcher. On the season, he's not gotten a decision yet. Has an 8.43 ERA in 6 games. 3 of those were starts. Pitched 10 2/3 innings with 12 strikeouts, 6 walks, and 12 hits. Been tagged each of his last 2 times out, giving up 4 earned runs, both on July 6th in 4 innings of work against the Ridgefield Raptors in a 7-2 loss. And in 1 inning, 4 earned on June 27th in Wenatchee. That was a 10-6 loss for the HarbourCats. Prior to that, though, he'd worked 3 scoreless games, giving up no earned runs against Bellingham, Nanaimo, and Port Angeles. That is the version of Andrew Carter that comes into this ball game. It is Zach Weeder over at second base, Braxton Thomas on first, and Logan Groh due up. We've seen the ball well off Tommy Bridges. Had a single in the first. That scored a pair of runs and was robbed by Garrett Brooks, laying out in right center field on a diving catch. So that means Groh's 1 for 2, but he's hit the ball well. And it's a pitch-com issue. That's what this bit of a delay is. No sound coming out of the one that Carter has, so he makes the swap with his shortstop, Tanner Beltowski. Beltowski trying to see if he can troubleshoot it. Two on, 1 out. Carter would love a ground ball hit to Beltowski or Jake Butler, his middle infielders. And rips a 90-mile-per-hour fastball upstairs. There's a strike, 90 on the outside corner. Behind Groh, it's Josiah Mackey with the Thor-esque Chris Hemsworth long blonde hair. 91 misses up and in. 2 balls, 1 strike. Carter trying to keep this a 3-run Falcons lead. Not let the lead balloon back to 4 or more. Hits in this game, 7-1 for the Falcons. Score 1-1. Or, sorry, 4-1, I should say. 1 hit, 1 run for the HarbourCats. 1 hit the Tanner Beltowski solo home run. Nice grab by Dylan Lopez. The fastball gets away from Carter. 3-1. Another fastball misses outside, and the bases are now loaded for Mackey. Carter walks the first batter he faces after back-to-back walks issued by Tommy Bridges, former teammates at TCU. Of course, Bridges now at Northwestern. Mackey 0 for 2 with a pop-up and a strikeout. Big cut on an inside fastball. And Carter misses outside, 1-1. All fastballs so far from Carter. Has not mixed in his slider or changeup just yet. Another fastball outside, 2-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike. It's going to prompt Dylan Lopez to go have a conversation with his pitcher. Correction, that was actually fouled off the knob of the bat, 2-2. Initially thought I saw Harrison's hand go up with a 3. Now it's 3. 92 well outside. And a big pitch for Andrew Carter. Nowhere to put Josiah Mackey. He's got to get in the zone. It'll be 4 consecutive walks. You see here, fouled away. That one was in the zone. Mackey doesn't do much with it. Another big 3-2 coming from Carter. In the air, Garrett Brooks moving over in foul territory, makes the catch, comes up throwing. The play will be at the plate, but it will not be in time. A sac fly from Mackey makes it 5-1. Back to a 4-run lead for the Falcons. But a second out recorded. And given at one point, it was there were 3 balls and Carter looking a little erratic. Fortunate to only be tagged with 1 run. So now Cameron Link, the designated hitter, he's 0 for 2 with a flyout and a strikeout. Zach Weeder came home. This one bounced to Jack Johnson. The throw in time and the out recorded. So they get the force at first. Carter limits the damage to just 1 run. But it's now 5-1 Falcons as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Here at Wilson's Group Stadium at Royal Athletic Park in Victoria.
Harvey, I'm just going to check your eyes here, and I'm going to give you the choice of a couple lenses, and you're going to tell me which is better here. First is better, or second, third, or perhaps home? You tell me. Harvey, if I don't see you regularly, how can you keep your eye on the ball? I'm Dr. Stephen Taylor of the Mayfair Optometric Clinic. Live your life with happy eyes.
Ball one in. Goes to Garrett Brooks. 5, 6, 7 batters due up. It's Garrett Brooks, Dylan Lopez, and Isaiah Afwork. And I don't think any of us are surprised to see Cohen Van Klooster back on the mound for his 5th inning. Behind 2-0 on Brooks. Brooks walked his first time up. Bounces in. That's off the mid of Braxton Thomas. Brooks will be safe. See if they score that in error, or if that's the second hit of the ball game for the HarbourCats. If I had to guess, I'd guess that they go single, and they do. So second hit of the ball game, a leadoff single by Garrett Brooks. Dylan Lopez hit into a double play his last time up, and Klooster would love that right now, as he puts ball one in. Just misses on the outside corner. Now a slider in the dirt, 2-0. Prior to that single by Garrett Brooks, their lone hit in the ballgame was a solo home run by Tanner Beltowski. Klooster's been great today. Back into the zone with a low fastball for a strike. Runner goes, the throw in time. Brooks removed from the base paths. A strike in on Lopez. Good throw and a great jump from Brooks. Two outside, 3-2. To short. Weeder backhands, throws across the diamond, and they got him. Another good defensive play by the Falcons. Zach Weeder's looking great at shortstop today. So Isaiah Afwork, he bounces this one on the ground, once again fielded by Weeder. The throw in time. Oh! In and out of the glove of Braxton Thomas. I spoke a second too soon. Good hustle by Afwork, and throw that just Thomas just couldn't really corral it on the hop. outfield single for Isaiah Afwork. That draws Connor Ross to the plate. He made great contact off Van Klooster his first time up, but lined it right out to Weeder. That one goes very far to the backstop. Afwork will advance with no issues. And a bit of a Bronx cheer from the crowd here at Wilson's Group Stadium, giving it having some fun with the pitcher. Another 1-0 gets through. Mackey's coming up firing, will not throw. So back-to-back wild pitches. It's bringing a mound visit out, a quick conversation with Van Klooster. See if they can't figure out why he's been a little bit more erratic than he's been at any point in this ball game. With a run on third, but 2 outs and a 2-0 count on Connor Ross. Once again, peeking around the horn of the West Coast League. Bottom of the 5th inning, the Yakima Valley Pippins and Bend Elks are tied 2-2 in Yakima. Also tied 2-2, it's the Bellingham Bells and Kamloops North Boston Kamloops. That's in the bottom of the 4th. Nanaimo Night Owls are up 1-0 on the Wenatchee Apple Sox. It's Roxman in Nanaimo in the top of the 5th. Edmonton Riverhawks up 5-1 now on Port Angeles in Port Angeles on the bottom of the 5th inning. Also bottom 5, Springfield up 4-2 on the Marion Berries. And in the bottom of the 2nd, the Portland Pickles are up 4-2 on the Ridgefield Raptors. Big 2-0 pitch coming here to Connor Ross. 3-0. Jake Butler in the tough turf on deck circle. Cats trying to rally with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. They trail by 4. And a 4-pitch walk issued. That's going to do it for Van Klooster. He's out of the game. I think they let him go just to see if he could get another couple pitches in by the pen, an extra second or two. So the new pitcher, Carson Kimball from Woodlands, Texas, 6'0", 190-pound freshman at University of New Orleans. He's 0-1 on the year with a .337 ERA. This will be his 3rd appearance. He's picked up 1 save, pitched 2 2/3 innings, struck out 2, walked none, and has given up 2 hits. His last outing came July 6th against the Wenatchee Apple Sox. He went an inning, getting the save, 2 strikeouts, no hits, no walks. His only other outing, though, was July 1st, Canada Day against Bellingham. He went an inning and 2/3, gave up 1 earned runs on 2 hits. He was tagged for the loss. So Kimball getting loose on the mound here. Throws a lot of sliders. Actually throws his slider, kind of high 70s slider, more than he throws his fastball. He does have an 88-mile-per-hour fastball. Mixes in a changeup. Might have just been what the outings dictated. It is a very small sample size. But 50% of the time, he's a slider guy. So Kimball gets loose. And it brings Jake Butler. He flew out his first time up. He's got runners on the corners here with 2 outs. Kimball's job is just to find one. Butler shows bunt, pulls off of it, takes a low and away strike. Good framing by Mackey. Here comes the 0-1 from Kimball. Taken for a ball, 1-1. That, the fastball. A big swing and miss. He goes chasing a low slider. Big 1-2 coming to Jake Butler. Can Kimball find the out? In the dirt, a great stop by Josiah Mackey. If that had gotten to the backstop, Afterwork would have scored with ease, cut into the lead. Instead, the count 2-2 on Butler. And in the tough turf on deck circle, Tanner Beltowski, who's hit a solo home run in this ball game. Now the 2-2 from Kimball. Butler rips this one out to left field, moving over and making the catch is Devin Porch. So good contact by Butler, but it hangs up a little too much as it's right to the left fielder. Kimball gets out of it. HarbourCats strand a pair, and 5 innings are in the books. It's the Kelowna Falcons 5, the Victoria HarbourCats 1. You're watching Victoria HarbourCats baseball live on HCats.tv. .891 batters due up here against Andrew Carter. It's Devin Porch, Jace Nagler, and Colin Robson. First pitch from Carter and a fastball outside. Harrison Young takes one off the mask. 89-mile-per-hour fastball. He's up to a knee. He's talking at least, so thankfully he's not out, of course. Trainer for the HarbourCats, Chelsea Espenberg, out to consult Harrison, make sure he's okay. But an errant fastball from Andrew Carter, not where Dylan Lopez was framing for it. Catches Harrison right off the mask. Back to his feet, which is a good sign. Still having that conversation hunched over with Chelsea. Harrison grabbing some water. As Kenny Colossi down there with him. Figured we might see a longer delay, but no. Harrison Young shakes off the rust, says he's good to go. Not at his expense, but I'm definitely looking to see if he flinches on the next pitch, because I know I would. Fastball comes in, I would jump, and he is cool as a cucumber. No jump, nothing. Helps that the ball was outside and away. 3-0. Jumps on that one, but it also almost hit him. A 4-pitch walk issued by Andrew Carter. Continuing to throw the fastball, just not with much in the way of location. Devin Porch aboard for the third time today. Todd Haney's seen enough already. Give him one batter. Carter comes out. Walked one in the 5th, got a sac fly and a ground out. Walks the first batter he faces here in the 6th. So Garrett Villa into the game as the new pitcher. A junior at Angelo State University. He's 2-0 on the season with a 1.68 ERA for the HarbourCats. This will be his 8th appearance. Pitched 10 2/3 innings, struck out 9, walked 4, giving up 5 hits. Starting pitcher Tommy Bridges went 4 1/3 for the HarbourCats, gave up 4 earned runs, 5 runs total on 7 hits, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. Those 3 walks, his 2nd, 3rd, and 4th walks of the season. He's been spectacular in that department, but a rough day at the office for him. Carter goes just 2/3 of an inning, walks a pair. See if he's tagged for an earned runner. With number 8-man Devin Porch aboard. Hits in this one, 7 for the Falcons, 3 for the HarbourCats. Score though 5-1. Number 9 hitter, Jace Nagler, stepping into the box. Nagler 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Via'd loved that ground ball. Pickoff attempt from Villa, unsuccessful. Porch has already been picked off once today. That was in the second inning by Tommy Bridges. First pitch just misses outside. There's a swing and a miss on an 88-mile-per-hour fastball. Villa just 5'10", 160 pounds, but has deceptive velo for his frame. Another pickoff attempt. Unsuccessful, says Kenny Colossi. I want to say it's Colossi. Slider in for a strike. Great movement on that pitch. Looked for a little bit like it was going to hit Nagler and then just drops right back into the zone. 1-2. Same pitch, just missed the inside corner. Good call by Harrison Young. Clearly not rattled by the fastball to the dome. It's called a pretty good game tonight. A 2-2 from Villa. Very high fastball chased in an awkward swing. Nagler at least made contact, fouls it away, stays alive. Another pickoff attempt, unsuccessful. Porch has been getting some great leads. Does a good job of getting back. Picked off a little high. If it was a little lower, they might have had him. Fouled away, J.C. Allen charging, but he's not going to be able to get there. Count stays 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat. Runner goes outside. Lopez recovers. Good throw. Not in time. Butler with a long stare, making sure that he stayed in contact with the bags at all times. Stolen base by Porch. Full count, 3-2 on number 9 hitter Jace Nagler. And he struck him out. Low slider gets the call. One away. So the lineup flips over. Colin Robson, he's 1 for 3 today. But the one was a leadoff triple. First pitch fouled away. Slider catches the outside corner, so says Harrison Young. Appeared to be a bit outside. Break on the pitch and the frame job by Lopez. Get the call. And the changeup, and they ring Robson up. They say he went around. No appeal, down to third. Harrison Young, confident he makes the right call. Third base coach, I think, checking in with Scott Eckert. Eck saying that if it's not appealed by Harrison Young, he can't say anything. His opinion doesn't matter. Fastball in for a strike. Is Brady Kern. He's 1 for 2. Singled in the third. There's a sword generated by Villa. He's looking unhittable right now. Which, you know, commentators curse. Pretty much means that Kern's going to get a single right about now. He had a single in the third, was caught advancing, trying to stretch it to a double. Commentators curse, man. It's evergreen, isn't it? Like, single for Kern. Ross bobbled it initially and left, but then rifled it in, seeing if Kern was going to try to advance. He's learned his lesson. So the leadoff walk comes around to score. 1 on, 2 outs, top of the 6th. Now 6-1 Falcons. Slider misses downstairs, 1-0. My apologies to the Villa family and Mr. Garrett himself. That's 2 today, isn't it? Two times that I've said something along those lines, and it's commentators cursed it. Actually, technically 3. I pointed out the no-hitter before Beltowski hit the home run, too. I'd say I got to stop talking, but that's kind of my job, is to talk. As the slider in for a strike. 1-1. Falcons fans are probably like, yeah, just keep going. Like, let's keep the commentators' curse coming. Of course, we do welcome all Kelowna Falcons fans tuning in here, either through Pixelot or HCats.tv. Runner goes. Beltowski not really in a spot to try and stop the runner. He was shading quite far back. It was a shame. The throw from Lopez was great. Timing was great. If Beltowski was looking for it, he might have been able to get him. I think he probably would have had him. The 2-1. Ripped out to right field. This is going to hang up. Garrett Brooks moves in, makes the catch for out number 3. So a leadoff walk to Devin Porch comes around to score on the single from Brady Kern. Falcons have added another run here. It's 6-1 as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning at Wilson's Group Stadium at Royal Athletic Park in Victoria.
Okay, give me Palmer. Hey, kid. Want to play?
Okay. You choose him?
Ever played baseball before?
No? What a joke. Seriously?
When the best of us steps up,
I thought you said you never played baseball.
Cricket.
our nation stands a little taller. We all play for Canada.
Okay, and root beer to drink?
No. What?
You didn't get root beer?
I'm getting frozen root beer.
Oh.
Try our new frozen A&W root beer.
Now batting the John Place leadoff hitter, the shortstop from Westmont College, number 45, Tanner Beltowski.
Carson Kimball out for his now first full inning of work. fly out on Jake Butler, the only batter that he's faced in the ball game. Starting pitcher Cohen Van Klooster went 4 2/3. Gave up 3 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. And the 1 earned run was at the hand of Tanner Beltowski, who's at the plate now. A solo home run last time he was up. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's the top of the lineup: Beltowski, Jack Johnson, and J.C. Allen. Two and 1. HarbourCats in the back half of this ball game, trying to find some offense, trying to find a way to get back into this one. They trail by 5. Beltowski goes swinging, whiffs over. A little curveball getting the whiff. That one erratic, gets past Josiah Mackey with the Noah Syndergaard-esque hair. A touch low, a touch outside, but the framing by Mackey gets the strike called. 1 away. So Jack Johnson's 0 for 2. He takes ball 1 from Kimball. Johnson rips into left field, but that will be caught by a charging Devin Porch for a second out. So J.C. Allen 0 for 2 with a fly out and a strikeout. First pitch, swing and a miss. Now 1-1. HarbourCats bats that have looked unmissable in the first half of the second half. Instead, struggling to find hits, period, today. Count 1-2. Kimball looking for 1 strike to make it a 1-2-3 inning. Silence the top of the lineup. 1-2 pitch. Kicks away. Say Allen goes around. Strikeout for Kimball, his second of the inning. It's a 1-2-3, bottom of the 6th. So, if the Cats need a spark, maybe the explosive action of bubble balls will give it to them. As with 6 in the books, that's exactly what it's time for. Top 7, Braxton Thomas, Logan Groh, Josiah Mackey. 4, 5, 6 batters due up here for the Falcons. Garrett Villa in for his first full inning. Thomas 1 for 2 with a single, a walk, and a ground out. Has a 2-0 count here. There's a strike called. Pitch outside, but the call goes the way of the HarbourCats. Slider misses though. 3-1. Fouled away. 3-2. Full count. Villa looking for out 1 on batter number 1. Hits 8-3 in this ball game. Runs 6-1 for the Falcons. Oh, there's a nice grab down in the dugout. Leonard barehanded. Get a good look at who that was. Finkelstein? I'm not sure. Just kind of threw his left hand up and happened to have a ball in it. And a hot shot up the middle. 108 off the bat. Well hit by Braxton Thomas. Leadoff single. Had it confirmed to me by someone that has a much better view than I've got, kind of like where the net converges, so I could only kind of see a little bit of hair, a little bit of mustache, and not really much in the way of facial details. It was Ethan McNish-Hyder made the catch. Who says pitchers aren't athletes? Count 0-1 now on Groh. He's had a great day as he takes the 0-1 for a ball. Singled in the first, also drawn a walk today, and was robbed of a hit on a spectacular grab by Garrett Brooks out in right field. This one weakly on the ground, probably too weak to be 2. They will get the lead man, though, on the fielder's choice. I thought that was even going to be a difficult play, but well made by Jake Butler. First pitch, ball 1, a high fastball to Josiah Mackey. And it's an all-hair duel here. Well, kind of. Garrett Villa doesn't so much have a lot of hair, but it's currently dyed blonde, shaved with blue stars in it. So you got the funky blue starred hair versus God-given Chris Hemsworth Thor hair. It's the best comparison I've got, really. Pickoff attempt unsuccessful. Now Mackey fouls it away, 1-2. Mackey's 0 for 2 with a pop-up and a strikeout, but has an RBI off the sac fly. That potted Zach Weeder in the 5th. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Villa would love a ground ball hit to Butler or Beltowski, a little bit harder than the one that we saw earlier this inning. Instead, he's going to hit him. Slider just gets away. Now 2 on for the designated hitter, Cameron Link. So, mound visit. Scott Anderson checking in on Garrett Villa. Quick glance out of town. We already know the scoring. Corvallis has gone final. That's 10-3, the Knights over the Walla Walla Sweets. Bend Elks up 9-3 on the Yakima Valley Pippins. Bellingham Bells up 7-5 on the Kamloops North Paws. That's bottom 5. The Wenatchee Apple Sox up 4-1 on the Nanaimo Night Owls in the bottom of the 6th. Edmonton Riverhawks up 5-1 on Port Angeles. The Lefties trailing in the bottom of the 8th. Marion Barry's up 5-4 on Springfield. That's in the top of the 7th. That score's flipped. And the Portland Pickles up 5-2 on the Ridgefield Raptors, top 5. So Cameron Link. Foul tips the fastball. Another strike, fastball right at the knees called. And a 3-pitch strikeout. The changeup taken for a strike, and a massive second out recorded by Garrett Villa. So slider, ball 1. Porch 2 singles and a walk today. And is 3 times at the plate. Two and 0. Weekly on the ground past Jack Johnson. The wave coming through. Ross up firing. And it will not be in time. An RBI single, the 3rd hit today and 4th time aboard for Devin Porch. Have a day from the 8-hole. Logan Gross scores. Josiah Mackey over at 2nd. Evan Porch now at 1st. Number 9 hitter Jace Nagler at the plate, who's 0 for 3 with a pair of strikeouts. That one bounced awkwardly to Beltowski. Had to make a late adjustment on a weird hop. But he flips to 2nd for the out. The Falcons have another. That's 3 consecutive innings where they've scored a run. Pushed it from 4-1 to 7-1 now as we go to the 7th inning stretch here at Wilson's Group Stadium at Royal Athletic Park in Victoria.
Like a totally satisfactory mixtape of music. Jack 103.1, playing what we want.
BCLC is proud to be a part of communities across BC. From entertainment and great prizes to jobs and support for the tourism industry, the benefits of our business are province-wide. Every year, our players generate more than $1 billion for the province of BC, which is used to support healthcare, education, and community groups. Together, we play it forward.
Hi, I'm Buttons, frame delivery specialist. Helping you see better? That's my favorite trick. I'm proud to be part of the Mayfair Optometric Clinic team because here, everyone sees better.
Baseball fans, get ready. For every HarbourCats home game, Czech has your front row seat. Catch every monster hit and all the epic highlights packed into a 30-minute recap. HarbourCats in 30, game nights on Czech.
Leading off for your HarbourCats is the Valentine fan, Marshall National designated hitter from Mercury University, number 28, Logan Shepard.
4-5-6 batters due up in front of this 3,091 person crowd at Wilsons Group Stadium. Fireworks game. First pitch fouled away. Carson Kimball in for another inning. Just the second pitcher used by the Falcons. Why not? They are 3 hitting the HarbourCats. But the designated hitter and cleanup hitter, Logan Shepard up, followed by Garrett Brooks and Dylan Lopez. Strike called. Had been just inside. Good frame job by Josiah Mackey. That one ripped up the middle for a leadoff single. Shepard over to first base. 1 on. Garrett Brooks, one of the only HarbourCats having a good day at the plate so far. He's reached both times he's come up. A single and a walk. Takes ball 1 inside. Behind him, his teammate at St. Mary's University, Dylan Lopez, stands in the tough turf on-deck circle. So the 2-0 fouled back. Brooks trying to get aboard for time number 3. The 2-1 from Kimball. In the dirt, 3-1. It's a 6-run hole for the HarbourCats. They got 9 outs to try and find their way back into it. 1 aboard, no outs here, bottom 7. Make that 2 aboard, no outs. And the walk issued to Brooks, moves Logan Shepard to second.
And Savings gives you personalized advice so you can knock your financial planning out of the park. Become a member today.
Logan Shepard on second. Garrett Brooks over on first. Dylan Lopez swings through pitch number 1, an 89-mile-per-hour fastball upstairs. Lopez 0 for 2 today with a ground out and hit into a double play. But this is his first time seeing Carson Kimball. This one in the air out to right center field. That's going to drop for extra bases. 1 run comes home. A second run getting the wave. And the turn, Lopez to third. A 2 RBI triple from Dylan Lopez. 96 off the bat and all wheels as he legs out the triple. Don't go anywhere, folks. The HarbourCats have a pulse. Shepard scores from second. Brooks scores from first. And Lopez now stands 90 feet away with a 2 RBI triple. That was a very quick mound visit. Barely enough time to acknowledge that they even had one. Just blink and you miss it. Likely just reminding of the game plan to Isaiah Afwork. He's 1 for 2 with an infield single. Fouls away the first offering from Kimball. Behind Afwork, Connor Ross in the tough turf on deck circle. Afwork the number 7 hitter, Ross the number 8 in the lineup today. 1-1. Curveball, one that Afwork would love to have back. Hacks at a very low curveball. Goes to the same pitch and gets the strikeout, a big first out for Kimball. Afwork just looked uncomfortable for that entire at-bat.
Now batting the left fielder from Cal Falcons, number 17.
And the first pitch, a fastball in the dirt to Connor Ross. He's 0 for 1 today with a line out and a walk. That ball gets away, a run's coming home. The deficit now 3 runs. And the count 2-0 on Ross. And not only does this HarbourCats lineup have a pulse, the 3,091 in attendance at Wilson Group Stadium starting to wake up. And Ross lines that one right into the mitt of Jace Nagler. What a grab. Another well-hit ball by Connor Ross, but he's got nothing to show for it today. This is the first multi-run inning since the 3rd inning. Falcons put up 2 in that one. 2 in the first, 2 in the 3rd, 1 in the 5th, 6th, and 7th, respectively. HarbourCats have their first runs since the bottom of the 4th inning. And Butler jumps on that and puts it into center field. It's a 2-out single. He's also made good contact today, but only had a pair of flyouts to show. Lineup flips over, and Tanner Beltowski's 1 for 3 with a solo home run. A man coming up to the plate. It's a new pitcher. The day done for Carson Kimball. While we work to figure out who the new pitcher is, we'll take a quick peek out of town. Top of the 7th, Ben Dalk's up 9-3 on Yakima now. Top of the 6th, Bellingham up 7-5 on Kamloops. That'll help the HarbourCats out in their second half pursuit. Wenatchee Apple Sox up 5-1 on Nanaimo, that's top 7. Edmonton up 5-1 on the lefties, that's bottom 8. Marion up 5-4 on Springfield, that's bottom of 7. And in the top of the 5th, the Pickles up 5-3 on Ridgefield. The new pitcher, Tyler Dew. 6 foot, 180-pound right-handed pitcher from Dallas College Eastfield. High 80s, low 90s fastball. Mixes in a curveball and a changeup. HarbourCats hoping that Tyler Dew is actually Tyler Dew not, as they have a run aboard and the top of the lineup Dew up. There are some things that is just not worth trying to talk over, and 3,000 proud at Wilson's Group Stadium, belting out Sweet Caroline is one of them. Tanner Beltowski 1 for 3 at the plate. He shows bunt. He drops it down. It's going to be a perfect bunt, and the throw gets away. It'll be runners on the corners on a great bunt by Beltowski. And there's a commotion over here at first. Lipping from the dugout, players talking. First base coach Troy Burtwhistle down there. And getting close to a lot of people jumping out of the Kelowna benches. Sure that the league and team aren't going to be thrilled of me mentioning this, but I would be remiss to mention last season at Wilson's Group Stadium between Kelowna and Victoria, the bench is cleared. Tension's high now in a game that really hadn't had any indication that they would get this high. Really was just kind of a snooze, like a sleeper of a game. Like there was no controversy. There wasn't. I'm not saying it was a boring game. I'm just saying there wasn't any indication that fireworks were incoming, other than the fact that it's fireworks night tonight. But it looks like the game is starting to match what's coming after the game. Bats becoming a little more explosive for the HarbourCats. Runners on the corners, and Jack Johnson at the plate. High ball in. Johnson 0 for 3 today. And a pair of all-hit flyouts. Now 2-1. Tyler Dew runs that high and in on Johnson. Crowd reacts. Honestly, with what just happened, I wouldn't be surprised if a hit by pitch lit up the ballpark. Cleared benches. Johnson, though, swings through the 2-1. Tyler Dew, one strike away from sending us to the 8th. And Johnson rips this to left field, moving back and running out of space. Jack Johnson, a 3-run bomb, and it's a tie ball game here in Victoria. Can you believe it? Jack Johnson, 97 off the bat, 368 out to left field in Wilson Group Stadium on their feet. The HarbourCats put up 6 in the bottom of the 7th. We're tied. First pitch to J.C. Allen, a fly out, but I haven't even had time to update the base paths as a 3-run bomb from Jack Johnson has awoken the stadium, awoken the HarbourCats, and we are now tied as we go to the 8th inning here at Wilson's Group Stadium at Royal Athletic Park in Victoria. And keeping with the chaos, with 7 in the books, it's time for Dizzy Pats. False start, offense, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, Dizzy Bat. New pitcher for the HarbourCats is Marcus Janowski. That's the top of the lineup here. Colin Robson, Brady Kern, and Zach Weeder. Robson pops up. I realize my scoreboard very out of date. It's on me. Had to check in with scorekeeping on a few things. Doing some housekeeping for myself between innings. We are top 8. That's 1 away. Robson with the pop-up. Brady Kern 2 for 3. 2 singles and a walk. Shows bunt. Takes a slider upstairs for ball 1. Janowski, freshman at University of British Columbia. He's 6 foot, 195-pound right-handed pitcher from Surrey, BC. 1-1 on the season with a 3.48 ERA. This is 8th game. Kern ahead 2-0. Janowski's pitched 10 1/3 innings, struck out 8, walked 3, given up 10 hits. Trying to keep this a tie ball game and send us to the bottom of the 8th. That one ripped out to left field. That should be extra bases. Ross tracks it down, picks it up off the wall, and will fire it in to the cutoff man. 1-out double for Brady Kern, his 3rd hit today. Zach Weeder flew out his last time up. Has a single, reached on an error and a walk, and he's came around to score all 3 times he's gotten on base. That error, originally by Tanner Beltowski, the lone error in this ball game. Fastball misses upstairs. Fouled away. The changeup fought off. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Weeder. Braxton Thomas standing in the tough turf on deck circle. It's the top of the lineup for the Falcons. Leadoff man Robson popped up. Number 2 hitter Brady Kern stands on second. 1-2 from Janowski. Doesn't go. Crowd wants this strike. They appeal. Still confirmed. Didn't go. Was a ball. Crowd thought he went. Janowski will deliver another 2-2. In the air, out to center field. Isaiah Afwerk makes the grab. Runner tags. The throw. Cut off by Beltowski. I don't think it had the distance to get there. Go-ahead run now stands over on third base. And Braxton Thomas, he's 2 for 3 today with a pair of singles and a walk. He's also grounded out. Thomas, 6'2", 200-pound sophomore at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. Came into today hitting .352. One ball, no strikes on the cleanup hitter. In the air out to right field, moving back and watching it go is Garrett Brooks. A 2-run home run. It's 9-7. The slider taking 106 off the bat, 359 out to right field. And the Falcons strike back with some fireworks of their own. It's Kelowna 9, HarbourCats 7. Have yourself a day, Braxton Thomas. 3 hits and a walk, 4 times aboard. None bigger than that 2-run home run. Now into the box, Logan Groh. With Brooks watching that one go over his head, I'd be remiss to mention if I didn't mention his spectacular grab that robbed Groh of a hit not his last time, back in the 3rd inning, I should say. Groh's had an eclectic day at the plate. Single, robbed of that hit into the 3rd. Also trying to walk and hit into a fielder's choice and came around to score. The lone run in the top half of the 7th inning. Janowski misses just outside, 1-1. Slider misses away, 2-1. On deck, Josiah Mackey. number 6 hitter. Goes skies this as Affwork moves over, makes the catch for out number 3, but a 2-run home run from Braxton Thomas. The difference now, it's 9-7 Falcons as we go to the bottom of the 8th here at Wilson's Group Stadium at Royal Athletic Park in Victoria.
Train with your claws out, tear up the ground, chasing the pitch, hear the cheering sound. Run like a storm, there's no time to doubt. Train with your claws out, fight through the shout.
Tyler Dew back on the bump, throws ball 1 on Logan Shepard. 4, 5, 6 batters due up, but that's the exact same people that were due up at the top of the bottom of the last inning. 2-0 count now on Shepard. He got the 6-run frame started with a single. Hitters count here 2-0. Now 3-0. Called a strike right on the outside corner. Crowd doesn't love it. Mackey did a good job receiving it. 3-1. But that one's a ball. A leadoff walk issued to Shepard. And Brooks up to the plate now. And he's reached base all 3 times he's come to the plate. Very inside of Brooks, nearly hit him. Crowd reacts. Two balls, no strikes. Tyler Dew fighting the zone a bit here. Delivers the 2-0. That one catches the zone. Just right on the outside corner. Called a strike, 2-1. Brooks drills it foul. bat had the distance, just didn't have the line. 2-2. Have to imagine that Tyler Dew will not throw that same pitch again in the at bat. It was a high fastball. Great take outside. Brooks spits on the changeup. Full count, 3-2. Brooks representing the tying run in this ball game here in the bottom of the 8th inning. He skies this one out to left field. Devin Porch settles under it, makes the grab. First time today that Brooks doesn't reach. Dylan Lopez 1 for 3. He had a 2 RBI triple his last time up. Count 1-0. Another one inside, the crowd reacting to. Understandable with the tensions high. Started with first baseman Braxton Thomas having words on a throwing error. Allowed Beltowski to reach. Then more words when he hit the 2-run home run and a long stare down of the HarbourCats dugout. Game feels like it's on the precipice. 3-0 in for a strike. Right at the knees. Isaiah Affelwerk standing in the tough turf on deck circle. The 3-1 to Lopez. Outside, 2 on. And the go-ahead run now comes to the plate. The tying run on first. And that might be it for Tyler Dew. Indeed, the call to the bullpen made. Tyler Dew, Tyler didn't in this one. Pitching change comes in. So it's one more look at the out-of-town score. Bend Elks up 10-3 on the Yakima Valley Pippins in the bottom of the 8th. Top of the 7th, the Bellingham Bells are up 11-6 on the Kamloops North Paws. Bottom of the 8th, the Wenatchee Apple Sox now up 8-1 on the Nanaimo Night Owls. Edmonton Riverhawks, game's gone final. They knock off the Port Angeles Lefties in Port Angeles 5-1. Marion Berries up 11-4 on Springfield. That's top of the 8th. And finally, top of the 7th, the Portland Pickles are up 6-4 on the Ridgefield Raptors. So the new pitcher, Gus McKay, 5'11", 160-pound left-handed pitcher, is a junior at Hutchison Community College from Odessa, Texas. He's pitched in one game for the Falcons. That was July 9th in a 3-1 loss to the Nanaimo Night Owls. He went an inning, giving up 1 earned run on 3 hits, no walks, 1 strikeout, facing 6 batters. Gives him a 9 ERA, but a very small sample size. See how he fares against number 7 hitter Isaiah Affelwerk. Affelwerk 1 for 3 with an infield single. Logan Shepard on second, Dylan Lopez on first, representing the tying run. 2 on, 1 out, bottom of the 8th inning, here at Wilson's Group Stadium at Royal Athletic Park in Victoria. First pitch changeup swung on and missed by Affelwork. See if he goes back to the changeup. I would if I got a swing like that. And he does. A low changeup. Affelwork looking off balance here. Gut check time with the 2-strike approach from Affelwork needing to come out. Changeup outside, fought off by Affelwork. Count stays 0-2. It's all changeups all the time right now from McKay. See if McKay goes to the fastball after going off speed. Bounced weakly. They get the lead man, so a fielder's choice puts out number 2. All things considered, probably the best scenario for the HarbourCats.
From Cal Baptist, number 17,
Lopez, a faster base runner than Shepard, as is Affelwork. And the number 8 hitter, Connor Ross. Ball gets away, both runners move up. The tying run in scoring position with 2 outs for Connor Ross. Can the bottom of the lineup deliver some sparks for the Cats once more? Ross 0 for 2 with a pair of well-hit lineouts. Has also drawn a walk. He's got a 1-0 count. Two 2-0. 84-mile-per-hour fastball misses up and in. Up and out, I should say. And that's going to be a base hit out to center field. 1 run comes home. The tying run scores. A 2 RBI single for Connor Ross. Once more, we're tied here in Victoria. 9-9 on a big 2-out single from Connor Ross. And Ross has shown he's got the clutch gene. He had a walk-off hit earlier this season in Victoria against the Nanaimo Night Owls and has 3,091 on their feet. The go-ahead run now on first with number 9 hitter Jake Butler at the plate. And you just had the feeling with the way the 2 lineouts went that Connor Ross was due. He was ready to strike. And in the bottom of the 8th inning, he does. 8 runs in the last 2 frames for the HarbourCats, storming all the way back into this one. There's a nice changeup. Butler goes chasing. Butler, the number 9 hitter, has leadoff man Tanner Beltowski standing on deck. 1 for 3 with a single. Came around to score off that single in the 7th. This one bounces. Ross moves into scoring position. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The go-ahead run stands on second. A big 1-2 from Gus McKay, trying to keep this a tie ball game here in the bottom of the 8th. Outside, 2-2. On deck, the 2-for-4, Tanner Beltowski, who's got a bunt single and a solo home run. But first, the 2-2 from McKay. Fought off by Jake Butler. The second baseman stays alive. He'll see another pitch. It's the 6th pitch of the at-bat coming. In the dirt, full count, 3-2. And a great take by Jake Butler. A great battle of an at-bat. Draws the 2-out walk. 2 on, 2 outs for leadoff man Tanner Beltowski. The go-ahead run in the form of Connor Ross stands on second. The insurance run, Jake Butler on first. Beltowski takes ball 1 from Gus McKay. Fastball on the top of the zone, taken by Beltowski for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. This game a powder keg, ready to explode, as is Wilson's Group Stadium. Big swing and a miss on the changeup by Beltowski. McKay, 1 strike away from keeping us tied and sending us to the 9th inning. And a strikeout. Dropped strike 3. Then Mackey tags out Beltowski, but the Cats put up 2. It's 9-9 as we go 2-9. We're tied up here in Victoria. You're watching Victoria HarbourCats baseball live on HCats.tv.
Time to doubt. Train with your claws out. Fight through the shout.
Smith with the look into his catcher. Averaged 12 Ks per 9 this season in the big leagues. And he's got another one. Cade Smith has arrived in the MLB postseason. One of the best weapons a manager has.
Andrew Vaughn, a 3-run shot, his first homer of the season.
You know, it was cool to get to, travel out of the country, being from the United States, getting to go up there and play. I thought it was really cool. Really cool town, really good atmosphere at the games. I mean, we're getting 4,000 people at some of the games.
It was a ton of fun. I mean, that stadium in Victoria was beautiful. It was a great atmosphere. They drew really well, so the crowds were a ton of fun. And then it was also cool being not too far from home. Like, my parents were able to come out for a couple of weekends and watch me play.
That is strike 3 call.
There was definitely good arms, good bats. It was competitive baseball, I thought. Every single game we played, I felt like it was, it was a challenge. The ferry trips was the coolest.
Leading off for the Kelowna Falcons, catcher number 7, Josiah.
So there's been an ejection. I didn't get a good look at which coach it was. A member of the coaching staff for the Kelowna Falcons kicked out of this ball game here in the top of the 9th inning. Tensions high across the board. Josiah Mackey, Cameron Link, and Devin Porch. 6, 7, 8 batters due up here for the Falcons. Is taken for a ride out to center, but Isaiah Afwork moves under it and makes the catch for out number 1. It's Marcus Janowski in for another inning of work. Slider just misses upstairs for ball 1. There's a fastball for a strike. Slider just misses outside. The crowd doesn't love it. It is the right call by Harrison Young. 2-1. Hard part of sliders is they look so good as they come across the plate and they just, or come to the plate, I should say, and finish just missing it. Another one, right on the outside corner. Three balls, one strike to the designated hitter, Cameron Lee. Correction, 2-2. And there's a swing and a miss, or a foul tip, I should say. But the strikeout nonetheless. 2 outs now. And Devin Porch, the number 8 hitter, has had a spectacular day at the plate. 3 singles and a walk. Can he get a board for the 5th time today? Skies this one foul, 0-1. One from Janowski. Misses just upstairs. Wilson's Group Stadium doesn't love it. But the right call once more. Now 2-1. Here comes a 2-1 pitch from Janowski inside. 3-1. Behind Porch, the 0-for-4 Jace Nagler stands in the tough turf on deck circle. But first, the 3-1. A strike in the bat thrown by Porch. Fastball with late run outside. Might have been ball 4. Probably was ball 4. But the count full for Porch. The 3-2 payoff from Marcus Janowski, trying to send us to the bottom of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss. And Janowski with a big-time punch as he punches out Porch and sends us to the bottom of the 9th inning, where the HarbourCats will have a shot at walking off the Falcons in the 2nd game of this 3-game series.
training, the latest technology, and of course, practice, practice, practice. You can skate at Henry Joe Wallace Driving School.
Well, when it was 7-1 and the HarbourCats had 3 hits at the 7th inning stretch, figured we weren't going to have much of a ball game left, as it seemed to be smooth sailing for the Falcons from there on out. HarbourCats had other ideas here on a fireworks night. They put up 8 over the last 2 half innings that they've batted. It's 9 here in the bottom of the 9th. It's the 2-3-4 batters due up. Jack Johnson showed bunt. Put it foul. Count 0-1. It's Jack Johnson, J.C. Allen, and Logan Shepard due up. Johnson skies it foul, but that... I thought for a second it was going to be caught by the third baseman. He deep like he was going to catch it. But it was not close to it. 0-2 now on Johnson. He's 1 for 4 today, but nothing bigger than a 3-run home run his last time up. That tied the game at the time at 7-7. It's Gus McKay in. This is second inning of appearance, but first full inning of work. He's got the 0-2 count on Johnson. The winning run at the plate. Ripped on the ground, and it can't be fielded by Nagler. The throw gets away. Johnson makes the turn. He's going to second, and he'll be there with ease. A big error by Jace Nagler, and the throw bad puts the winning run on second base. A runner in scoring position. The winning run in scoring position now for the HarbourCats. That's it for Gus McKay. He gets 1 batter here in the bottom of the 9th, and he's pulled from the game. Through 6 innings in this ball game, the HarbourCats had 3 hits. In the 7th and 8th, and now the 9th, they put up 7 in that period. And the new pitcher trying to save this game, keep it alive, is Gio DeGrau. DeGrau, 6'1", 183-pound right-handed pitcher from Newman University. Mid-high 80s fastball, mixes in a curveball and changeup. 2-1 on the season for the Falcons with a 0.99 ERA. This is 8th appearance. 6 of his appearances this season have been starts. Pitched 36 1/3 innings, 39 strikeouts, 12 walks to just 17 hits. And the most intimidating part of Gio DeGrau, he is your West Coast League strikeout leader with 39. He is your West Coast League ERA leader with 0.99 ERA. easily in the conversation for the best pitcher in the West Coast League this season. But his competition, a West Coast League All-Star, hitting .357 on the season, the junior from UC San Diego, Irvine, California native, J.C. Allen, all 6'3", 215 pounds of him. He has the winning run on second in scoring position. No outs here, bottom of the 9th inning. DeGrau versus Allen. First pitch swung on and missed, an 89-mile-per-hour fastball. DeGrau ahead, 0-1. Allen today 0 for 4. And immediately, Mackey goes to the mound, has a conversation with his pitcher. On deck, Logan Shepard. Both Shepard and Allen tied for the HarbourCats lead in home runs. Pitch outside, not chased. 1-1. The count level. The 1-1 from DeGrau. Flared out to center field. Johnson's tagging, he will not go, stops up. One away. And the Falcons take no chances with HarbourCats RBI leader and co-home run leader, Logan Shepard. It's an intentional walk to set up a potential double play with Garrett Brooks at the plate. Brooks 1 for 2 with a single and 2 walks today. Winning run on second. 2 on, 1 out. First pitch, a called strike. The changeup caught the zone. Another called strike, that one right on the inside corner. 2 good pitches from DeGrau. Looking for a big second out here in the bottom of the 9th inning. On deck, Dylan Lopez. 0-2, changeup missing the zone, 1 and 2. Good take by Brooks, he stays alive. Another good take, fastball, 90-mile-per-hour upstairs, not in the zone, not chased. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Brooks strikes out for out number 2. And the West Coast League strikeout leader adds to his lead with his 40th strikeout of the season. Dylan Lopez, 1 for 3 today with a big 2 RBI triple in the bottom of the 7th. Walked and scored in the 8th. Winning run on second. DeGrau. Ball gets away. It's a wild pitch. The winning run now 90 feet away on third, and Jack Johnson. 1-0 on Lopez. Lopez hitting .364 on the season. Takes a changeup in for a strike. It's a great pitch from DeGraw. Loves to use it. And another good take from Lopez, upstairs 2-1. On deck, Isaiah Affelwerk. Should we need it? The 2-1 to Lopez. Swinging to drive that out to left field. That's going to drop. The HarbourCats storm all the way back and walk off the Kelowna Falcons. Dylan Lopez with the walk-off single. HarbourCats win, and no fitting way to do it than to belt out Crazy Nights by Kiss on a chaotic, a crazy, a sensational win for the HarbourCats. Dylan Lopez, off the West Coast League ERA leader, the West Coast League strikeout leader, Gio DeGraw. He takes him for a ride out to left field with a base hit. Jack Johnson scores from third, and the HarbourCats, who at one point trailed in this game 7-1, storm back and steal a 10-9 win. Game 3 of this series goes tomorrow afternoon. That's a 1:05 opening pitch. And where else would you rather be than right here on HCats.tv? Look at the celebration in front of the 3,091 fans, all on their feet. Some massive, massive hits in this ballgame. The 2 RBI triple from Dylan Lopez. The 3-run home run from Jack Johnson. And no bigger one here in the bottom of the 9th with 2 outs. Dylan Lopez delivers once more. The HarbourCats walk it off. Thank you all for those who stuck with us on this beautiful Saturday night. As always, I am Graham Morrison with Mike Mastrandre on my home plate camera, Sophia Adamek on TrackMan, Caleb making the switches up island, all on behalf of Chris J. Cox Productions. Thank you all. Have a phenomenal evening and drive safe.